One thing I just wanted to highlight, and from what I'm hearing too, and some of your earlier experiences, it communicated to me the power of the ways that we're socialized and a lot of the messaging we get. It could be about ourselves. It could also be about folks who are different from us in some ways. And then you connected it. I'm thinking about the storytelling around the housing projects. You're telling the stories that you were hearing about it. You don't want to be like these folks. They're this, they're that. And then you described it like, but wait a minute. But then I started doing research. Can researcher, I started working with these folks that I was taught and I heard messages about in a particular way. And that personal experience broke up a lot of that messaging. It's wait a minute, their actual lived experience is something totally different than what I'm hearing. And I just wanted to just highlight the power of that, like having these personal experiences with people can sometimes contradict a lot of what, especially when it comes to marginalization, like can contradict a lot of the things that we hear. There's the message that like, here's how these folks are, and it's important that all of us agree that's how they are, because in a way that messaging explains certain disparities and how they exist. And it's these folks, they don't care about themselves in a particular way. They don't care about
Yep.
education or whatever the things are. And it's important that everybody understands that. And those are the messages that are pushed out. But then you talked about, no, I got experience. I became a researcher and I started working with folks in the projects, and that broke up all of that messaging. Wait a minute.
I still have many of the friends that I made because at the end of the day, and the students that we were recruiting to, because it was an action based research as well. So a lot of the students were also involved in the research. And I still am friends with people, and it's incredible to see how far many of them has come from having to have like tutoring courses through high school to get to the university, and now they're like clinical psychologists or
Yeah.
engineers or stuff like that. So for me, it was the most inspiring thing to see them and to grow with them truly, because I feel as the program was growing, I was growing as well with them.